Good morning, class. Today we are going to embark on an exciting journey into the world of speech and communication. But before we dive into that, let's start with a little exercise. Can anyone tell me anything interesting about dogs and cats? Please raise your hand. Tom. So Tom says dogs are loyal. Yes, Jerry? Cats are independent. Absolutely great responses. Dogs are known for their loyalty while cats tend to be more independent. Now, why do you think it's easy for us to talk about these animals and share thoughts? Any ideas? Yes, great. So, Sarah says, because we know a lot about them. Well, precisely. We find it more comfortable discussing subjects we are familiar with. Do you agree? Today we'll explore the structure of speeches and how choosing topics we're familiar with can make unprepared speeches so much easier. Alright, let me give you a quick speech about the benefits of having pets. Having a pet can bring joy and fulfillment into our lives. Whether it's a dog, a cat, an adorable rabbit, or any other lovable creature with fur, feathers, or scales, the benefits are plentiful. To begin with, pets offer companionship that's truly priceless. They remain loyal, shower us with love. After a day, nothing compares to being welcomed by their waggy tails or gentle purrs, creating a sense of belonging and appreciation. Beyond these benefits, owning pets teaches us lessons in responsibility. Nurturing another living being necessitates commitment and self-discipline. From ensuring they are fed properly to grooming them scheduling visits to the veterinarian for their well-being. All these responsibilities come hand in hand with pet ownership. Furthermore, having pets can strengthen our communication in ways whether you find yourself at the park with your companions or engaging in a community centered around pets. Our beloved animal friends open doors to new connection and shared moments. Now, let's break it down. A good speech typically consists of an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. For example, the introduction grabs the audience's attention. The body presents the main points and the conclusion summarizes everything nicely. So is there any further questions? Stu, Jaden? So Jaden is asking, what if I don't know much about the topic I have to speak about? Well, Jaden, that's a great question. That's where the concept of the zone of proximal development comes into play. The zone development is like a sweet spot where we're not comfortable but not too overwhelmed at the same time. It's the perfect place for learning. So if you don't know much about the topic, it's an opportunity to grow and learn. Another important concept is social interaction. So when we're learning from our peers and with other peers, just like we're doing now, by asking question and answer, we're helping each other to grow. Do you understand that? Nice. Now let's apply these concepts. I want you to get into groups and brainstorm topics for unprepared speeches. Choose something that interests you and your group members. So your students will get in groups and discuss the topics. Everyone, so we've learned about speech structure, the zone of proximal development, and the power of social interaction. So, who has any feedback on the speeches they would like to talk about today? Yes? So she is saying, I remember giving a speech about my favorite book and it was much easier because I loved that book. Well, that is a perfect example of how choosing a topic you're familiar with can make speaking more comfortable. Make sure we've achieved our goals today. Make sure we have achieved our goals today. Remember, speeches become more manageable when we choose topics you know and understand. And always feel free to ask questions and helping each other out. Learning is a collective journey. We support each other. So, can everyone continue with the exercises? Thank you.